a lot of businesses actually are at some point going to go through failure. Actually, failure is definitely part of the process for any entrepreneur who looks at going into business. It is part of the process. So most successful entrepreneurs we've been providing financial solutions to have had failures at some point in their entrepreneurial journey. According to the University of the Western Cape, South Africa has a higher startup failure rate. 70 to 80% of small businesses fail in the first 5 years than elsewhere in the world. Cash flow is key to keeping the business afloat. Through our journey in providing financial solutions to entrepreneurs, I mean, we've seen a lot of entrepreneurs go through failure. So as much as the bank, it is in our interest that entrepreneurs do not just survive, but they thrive as we, as a financial services provider, fulfill our objective as well as those of the entrepreneur, in terms of driving the objectives of their businesses. So those objectives obviously do differ from one entrepreneur to another. So it is important that the entrepreneur does proper planning within their business. One of those, is cash flow. Cash flow management is very important throughout the cycle of the business. Most businesses fail because of cash flow management, mostly driven by inability to properly account for business expenses. So remember, you cannot do proper cash flow planning if you don't keep accurate accounting records. So every sales that are taking place in your business, the purchases, the expenses have to be accounted for correctly. The second one I would say, which falls in line with the planning, I would say is planning for disasters in the business. If one looks at the last 2.5 years, we've had COVID, businesses were disrupted fundamentally as a result of COVID. In KZN, we've had floods. So businesses that did not plan for these events, were disrupted also. So as a business person or entrepreneur, one of the key things that you have to do is to plan for this event and then make sure that you have mitigations in place in case these actually do actualize. And one way of planning for such is to have a short-term business insurance, which is available within FNB to help entrepreneurs when these eventualities do take place. We support entrepreneurs practically to avoid the failures I've mentioned, that take place in the business, because we are not in the business of providing only insurance. We're in a business as a bank to support entrepreneurs to thrive. So in our journey to provide financial services requirements where entrepreneurs can transact, lend, invest, and insure with us through these various stages, we also have tailored services and teams for each stage. For an example, we have FNB First Business Zero Account for tech-savvy entrepreneurs with business that have a turnover of below 5 million rand, where you pay zero monthly account fees, and the account comes with free business education through Fundaba, which is available within our FNB app. It also comes with free FNB Connect SIM with free data, minutes, and SMSs. There's a lot of free within this account, which is there to make sure that basically the entrepreneur is able to run a business effectively, and then they reduce the cost of running their business. Hence, a lot of the things are done through the app to reduce the cost. For rainy days, as I've said, we do have a business short-term insurance to ensure continuity of the business for those events that are beyond the entrepreneur's control.